today we've got the non-livestock judging, and so that's when all the kids bring their exhibits to the county fair. And so we got a wide variety of different things. We've got picnic tables to a chicken coop somebody made, to artwork, to pie.
What we do is people bring projects. You can bake or make stuff, make cool things, and then you show them and you get judged on how they look and how good they are. I showed a photograph and I baked cookies.
I'm Emma Kaler and I'm showing 4 photography, 2 sewing, and 1 visual arts project.
I'm here to show my projects for the booth. I did a lamp set and a window. I came here so the judges could look at my projects. I did some art projects and I brought some photographs. An oatmeal raisin banana bread, and then we did gazing balls also.
I got into photography because I liked taking pictures with my phone, and then I liked using my grandpa's camera. And so he gave me his camera for my birthday, and I got more into photography, and I've been taking pictures almost every weekend.
So we just got a ton of different exhibits ready to go, and so they're getting judged right now, and then those considered for state fair. Then everybody will leave, and the judges will go through and look at those, and then those will be ready to display tomorrow morning. And so all the kids will be excited to see if they're going to state fair or not.
Well, it's a working exhibit, and so people just come up to our table and do the working exhibit. This time it's a craft for us.
My name is Pat Von Onen, and I am the non-livestock superintendent here at the Marshall County Fair. When you get in here, it's an infectious, all the ideas and their enthusiasm for what they've brought. My job basically is to be their cheerleader and their advocates. And you hope that they learn and that they are encouraged instead of being discouraged. That's the biggest thing I want out of here, is to champion for them. If you look on our table down here, we have a table here that when the kids are considered for state fair, so that's what's in the center right here in our building today. And then by the end of the day, the judges will select the ones that will go on to state fair, and behind me will be a booth that will be just strictly state fair things. And so then they get to come tomorrow morning and see, did it get in that booth or not? So the numbers of projects go up, but the kids involved may go down. But the creativity always amazes me, I guess, when you come, because there's newer technology or newer ideas, and then it's like, oh, isn't that creative? And it's like, you know, where do you get your idea or your inspiration? That's probably changed over the years. You know, they search more internet, or, you know, somebody they knew, or, you know, wider sphere maybe.
Hi, I'm Claire Hall, and today I'm judging visual arts here at the Marshall County Fair. I have an art degree from college in Illinois, and I get to use my art degree to help other kids learn how to become artists themselves. I've been judging visual arts for probably almost 20 years. I also judge child development and home improvement. We judge in the fields that we are most have our degrees in. So I'm an elementary school teacher, so that probably helps too, because I'm used to working with kids. What we look for in the visual arts projects are, the exhibits, are original art. So we're looking for a 4-H'er that can take a photograph or that they've taken themselves and turn that into a painting, and maybe they've learned how to use brush strokes, they've learned how to use color, they've learned how to use texture, line, form to create their own original art. So that's what we're looking for. And many times we're also looking for leadership, in that we teach these kids that they can now show their kids in their club how to make that art project, how to paint, how to make Christmas cards or a birthday present or something. So again, the art is being expanded on. We have a great group of kids here in Marshall County. We've seen a lot of really neat projects and a wide variety of projects too. So we do see some trends. Computers is the first one. In other words, we have some computer art that's coming through. We also, in a negativity part, we kind of have a little problem with Pinterest. Many of these search engines like Pinterest are a problem for us in terms of copyright. copyright means that, you know, the original artist has the right to own that picture, and we can't copy Picasso, we can't copy Jackson Pollock. Well, the same thing is true on Pinterest. We need people to understand that they need to track down the person who posted it on Pinterest. That's the original artist. So computers have done a lot for us in terms of artwork. We see a lot of kids that will bring us different artwork that has to do with computer animation, for example. And we have to make sure that it's original. Again, with that, we have to take that computer picture and say, what kinds of new things did you do with this? How did you do it? How did the 4-H'er do it with it? So I judge at the state fair, and we see a lot of really good projects coming in. So I think the numbers have held steady. You would probably visit here with Caleb Carver, who's in charge of the 4-H program here, and he might be able to give you better numbers. At the state fair, we have seen a wide variety of projects. Really seen that the art teachers, we accept artwork from art schools also, but it's the goal that's the most important thing in 4-H. What was the 4-H'ers' goal in making that exhibit? Was it to learn printmaking? Was it to learn acrylic painting? What was their goal? So in terms of numbers, I know I judge kind of around the state a little bit at a few counties, and we seem to be pretty steady. Again, I don't have the numbers for here, but I would say that they have 2 visual arts judges here, so they're expecting to have a number of really good projects. And kids can do that all summer long. They can do it all winter. They can do them on spring breaks from school. And again, like I mentioned, they can enter an art project that they've done at school. Just talking about the goals and the things that they've learned are really important. So we would like to have more kids participate from different cities, different towns that are not involved in the livestock. We call these the static art projects, like or visual arts and photography, home improvement, the food and nutrition categories are all exhibits that 4-H'ers can enter and can learn from. We're noticing here today that we've had a lot of grandmas and grandpas teaching the 4-H'ers how to do a project, helping them through the steps, helping them to use power tools. So we think that's a great trend too. But certainly we like to see kids participate in 4-H that there's so many areas they can choose. We have a new project called Hyperstream in our area here with Marshall, Boone, and Story. And Hyperstream is STEM projects, so that's science, technology, engineering, and math. And those are great projects that can also lead to visual arts. So we think kids could participate in that way and not have livestock at all.
I'm really involved in visual arts projects and communications, but there's also non-livestock projects that you can exhibit. 4-H is a great group to be with, to learn how to do communication skills and a lot of things. You go to one meeting per month and you have a little meeting about what's coming up. And then you do one presentation a year in front of your club group, and then you have your projects to go to the county fair. And I'm also in county council, which is a group that puts activities together for the fair, and we have a really great time. At the county fair, there's also a movie night, I think on Friday night. There's clothing selection. There is, I think, a rodeo on Wednesday night, and there's a country singer coming.
Trailers that are coming in today, so all livestock has to be in place Wednesday morning, and so we start weighing in those market animals, and they're allowed to start coming in here about this afternoon and then do it into Wednesday, so they can either stay tonight or come early in the morning if they so choose. We've got Brian over here building us some straw art, so that's going really fun, and kids will be helping him build that tomorrow, and so he's just getting some things ready to go. And I mean, it's a great day. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. We had 6 inches of rain last night, but we got that all taken care of. If that's the case, I'll have that every year because this is great. It's supposed to be great the rest of the week.
I'm Mary Giese, and I'm a volunteer at the Central Iowa Fair. I'm also here because I'm on the Marshall County Extension Council, And so I'm also part of the statewide 4-H Dream Team, so I have a lot of different interests in what's happening here today. I was just visiting with Mary Jo about our open class photography competition. Had a chance to help organize that as well. This morning I'm helping serve as a comment writer. I shadow one of our judges who's working with 4-H youth as they bring their project in. They can have a good conversation with the 4-H'er about the project and what they've learned, and my job is to serve as scribe to capture some of the key highlights of that conversation so that the club member has a record of some of the things that the judge thought about their projects and things that they might think about for improving. So it's a lot of fun to listen in to the conversations and hear what the kids are learning.
I'm Stacy Shaper, and I'm just here with my daughter.
And what is your daughter exhibiting here?
My daughter is showing cupcakes right now.
And tell me what the process was for that. Did she have to do absolutely everything herself?
She did everything. Found the recipe and did everything for that.
What are her chances here?
I think she's doing pretty well.
Okay. How about you?
I'm Jana Larson, and I'm here with my daughter as well, which she's doing a visual arts project, and she's got photography as well.
Okay. How did she get involved in that?
She's been doing it about 5 years. She really enjoys art and photography, so she does it in school as well, so it's something that she's been working on for a long time.
The trend with more of these non-livestock, the static projects, and kids doing that more urban 4-H, what you have here, parents get kids involved in things that they were involved in. So a lot of these parents are livestock parents. They grew up on a farm. They were in 4-H because it was primarily agriculture. 4-H was for it was the way Iowa State University wanted 4-H because then you teach kids and hopefully they take that knowledge back to their parents. So it's trying to teach the adults through the kids. And so you have that for agriculture-based reasons. Now we have less of that ag community. So now the really hard part is how do we reinvent ourselves and engage more urban audiences or people that are not already involved in something else. A lot of the kids in Marshalltown, they have sports commitments. They have after-school programs they can get involved in. They have a lot of other things they're pulling in 10 different directions. And so we need to try and make the case that what our programming is better or research-based programs than other programs that people might just come up with. The benefit about 4-H versus other youth organizations is 4-H has gone through an 11-year study. They have followed kids from when they get involved in 4-H all the way through to when they graduate and then into college, and then trying to find that job and connecting that and saying why 4-H is such beneficial to kids. So our job now is to make sure we're giving out that information, telling people that by getting involved in 4-H, your kids are more likely to give back to their community, more likely to graduate high school, and then either become successful adults if they go right into a workforce or if they go into college. 4-H has a ton of scholarships, so there's a big major push there, but so we got to try and connect with those urban kids and saying this is why you should join 4-H. This is why 4-H is beneficial. So it's something we got to think about. It's a fairly cheap program, but it's not free. So that's another problem. We got a lot of little hurdles we got to get over. So we're trying to do more of this non-livestock things. We're connecting with Rogers kids here, and this afternoon will be coming in with their art projects that they've been working on. And so more of that outreach program is kind of what we're trying to do. So it's fun, but it's something that's an ever-evolving target we got to keep thinking about. And what we have, like Wolf Ranch is a prime example of this. Wolf Ranch, we have horses there that are therapeutic horses. So we thought, well, let's create a 4-H club at Wolf Ranch for kids that can't afford horses. So now we've got that. And so what we really need to rely on is those kids that were involved in 4-H now are gone back to farming and have animals that they're willing to show or willing to help teach a kid in an urban setting with. And so we have quite a few of those that are willing to loan out their animals to them. We have a lot of the projects that are garden related now. That's becoming a bigger push with us. And then the STEM and ag products, we have a judge that all he does is ag and natural resources, and so that's getting a little bit bigger. But I would say garden, and then the ability to loan out animals from kids that were involved in 4-H to kids that are in the city that have expressed an interest in that. So the STEM terminology, we have been judging STEM things. That's always been a part of 4-H. So this isn't new to us. And you're exactly right. You have the mechanics. Typically we'll have a tractor here, and maybe there'll be one here this afternoon. But we've had like building. We have a bench over here. We've got chair sets, the home improvement, the working with the small machines, working with that wood, that sort of other things. That's a popular category among boys, and getting to be a little bit more with boys or girls. But that's one of the hot items here at the fair. Always is.
When this happens, I pull like this. I get all the way back. This is Tracy. I'm Brian, and we're putting together a straw event sculpture. Working with Caleb and Mary over at the Extension, Iowa State Extension Services, and they came up with this idea for me to come out here at the fair and do kind of an event demonstration. The invention of doing this straw biodegradable temporary pieces came about 5-6 years ago, and it turned out to be really fast and quick and large scale, and just one of those pieces that were a crowd pleaser right away, so we just jumped right on it and kind of took off, and through standing in line behind all the painters and metal sculptors, and kind of tossed that to the side because we felt like we were at the head of our field. I had a nice friend of mine describe it as cloud-like. She said that you as a spectator kind of fills in all the details. You fill it in yourself, you don't have to go so far and make it perfect. I started with a really basic kind of Trojan horse. A big one though, it's about 14 feet high, and I made that for my daughter for Halloween. She was a Chinese princess, and we loved the terracotta and wood horses at the Minneapolis Institute of Arts, and I said, oh, we can make one of those. And I do a little bit of kind of backyard urban farming, and we had all the material sitting there. So I took wood and corn, some straw, and we wrapped it up, and it was really good, but it really did look like a pretty stiff Trojan horse. And then the next year she decided she was going to be an Indian princess, and so I did a camel, but I made the camel look like it was running, and that changed everything. People started stopping and getting out of their car and going, what is going on? This is so great, It's exactly how it was, the original camera. It's just repurposed wood, kind of loosely put together in a structural stance that is animated, and that's kind of the signature piece, is that all the animals have motion to it. And this is probably, I don't know, the 30th or something like this, maybe the 30th piece, this piece right here, maybe 35, right around there. They've been from here in Oregon and Minnesota, now Iowa and Wisconsin. So yeah, wherever I'm at, it doesn't matter. You can use anything. If I'm trying to get into Japan, there's a rice husk sculpture event that goes on there, and those are really stiff and kind of Trojan horse-like. So I'm trying to get in over there to give it a go with some rice husks.
Change the way they do things, huh?
Yeah. Change it up. Like, give it some motion, So, all right, and we'll pull this around here. Bring this up here one more time.
Brian and I have been together, friends for 20-some years.
Yeah, I used to do small movies and just anything artsy craftsy all the time.
And I'd help on the mechanical side, build stuff for him.
Yeah.
Constantly expressing yourself, huh?
I'm an engineer, so I like to build stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has a day job. This is my day job.
Yeah.
But we try to take him away from that.
Well, your different
that
skills
scene.
complement each other then, right?
Yeah.
They do. They actually do. So I'm always trying to engineer something bigger and better, but it's almost always analog, what we're doing. So it's great to have Tracy, the big brain there, to figure out a lot of the stuff that I don't know how to do. I know what it's going to look like, but I just want it to work properly too. Something like this is only about 6 hours to do a big, a really giant piece. And that's what I was saying. It was such a great find for speed. You know, a lot of times you'll be working on a piece of art and it'll be months before you're satisfied with it. Where this is instant. So I don't know, a few days. So I'm supposed to have some help coming in here, some 4-H FFA kids.
So you got a hog and a goat?
A hog, a goat. We got a rooster that's going to go on the butt of up on top of the cow. And we have these field mice over here. I'll let you play with this a little bit. So we took these old stuffed animals and we made little armatures and tied them to that, wrapped the stuffed animals in the armature, and you get this little kind of field mouse looking piece. So we have 20 of these, and on Thursday we have younger kids, third graders, second, third graders coming in, and they're going to straw up the field mice, and then we're going to display them kind of like in a school of fish on the side here with all the other animals. And this little girl came over just, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago, and she was so interested. So I had her straw one up, and this is what she did. She was in 4th grade. So we were really happy she showed up because we didn't know if it was going to work or not.
My name's Cody Butler, and I show Charolais and Red Angus cattle for the most part. And worst part about white cattle is they get a lot more dirty. They're a lot more care intensive. Their feet are a lot softer, so you got to be a lot more careful as far as their feet go. The Red Angus, they got the black hooves. They're harder, a lot easier to take care of. They don't get quite as dirty. They're kind of clean freaks just by nature. You got to break them and wash them every day. Go out and tie them up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Feed them every day, twice a day. Go through about 25 pounds a piece a day, and I got 10, 15 head in the pen, so 25 times 10 or 15, every day. My cousin, we used to run a lot of Chianina cattle and mains, and my cousin won a scholarship at State Fair to buy a heifer. She got $750 towards a heifer, and that was kind of the start of the whole Charolais thing, and I won the scholarship for the Red Angus and got $500 to buy a heifer down at Beef Expo in Des Moines in February, and I bought 2 of them, and here we are.
Okay, I'm Jorgen Sogi, and we're making. We're sorry, I'm nervous. We're using stuffed animals as a basic outline, and we are putting straw around it, and we're making them into field mice. Then we're gonna line them up in a row and act like they're marching.
I'm Lori Sogi, and I am working with the artist in residence here, Brian, and he presented us a hay sculptural concept, and we're helping with making field mice for the larger. Yes, I'm messing this up big time. At first it was a little bit of a challenge to know how to work with it, but as we've been working with more of them, it's getting easier. Just it's hand control and figuring out how to work with the medium. So that's the gist of it, and got perfect ideal weather, so can't beat it. It could have been, you know, plus 100 degrees humidity, but we got really fortunate that way. So these look really fuzzy right now, but we trim up with scissors and then try to add a little bit more detail to make them look a little bit more like mice after we get the beginning phase done. So it's a work in progress. We're learning.
The group of 4-H kids, and they expressed that somebody had seen a drill team somewhere, and they had expressed an interest, and somebody knew somebody who knew me. I used to ride drill team competition, and I coached 4-H drill teams, Sydney Rodeo, Iowa Horse Fair, stuff like that. Keith Lambertson. And so we're having a practice this morning to get ready for tomorrow night for the youth rodeo at 7 o'clock. What I want to do is see where the number 1 chute is on that end, and then down through the cone, we're going to just use this side of the arena. We're going to stay on all that top. Okay? Okay. And you're doing there. For those of you who were here for the first time, my name's Keith. I've been with this kid for a beautiful adult. Someone before, pull up behind us.
Keith,
find your partner.
They're working on the east side then.
We're going to stay on this side of the arena, okay?
Do not go over there.
We're going to stay out of that mud.
Where the
Where you go? Who's left or right? That's what I thought. You're going this way at a trot, down to the number 1 chute, and head back this way toward me. Okay? All right, be ready. Going in at a trot, folks. That's the way it looks best. Yep, just like that. Watch your space, please. Touch the rail. Yep. Come on, Eddie, get up there. Come on, you can't break. You gotta keep your space again. That away. Good, Jeff. Your way, Miss Marissa. A little distance, Marissa. Go back a little bit. There you go. That's good. There you go. Stay back a little ways. Walk down to that end.
we split out when we get down there, don't we, Keith?
Right. You're back in 2s when you get down there. Just walk. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead. Now try to watch. Let him trot. Keep your noses even.
my bunny died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
How about you? Big still? How you gonna do? Are you gonna beat him? Maybe? All right. See you in a little bit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome each and every one of you to the 2015 Central Iowa Fashion Show. As we're going to be walking the girls across stage. Well, one thing that when you watch the gals walk across, you know, these are all of our 4-H folks that are doing this. And one thing about it, everything that they're going to show and display here today, they've all spent a total whopping amount of $15. That was the limit. One of the things they tell them. One of the only rules, I guess, that you can either buy it or you can make it, but all you can do is spend $15. So we'll see some of the imagination, we'll see some of the creations, and we'll see just what these young ladies have put together for this 2015 fashion show. And my assistant here, Emily, is going to give her a round of applause. Give Emily a round of applause, because if it wasn't for her, it wouldn't be her, I guess, or whatever. But our first contestant is Amber Martinson. And Amber is a member of the Gilman Rustlers 4-H Club. She bought this colorful maxi dress to expand her wardrobe. She wanted to find something that she could wear for many different occasions. Amber can wear this dress to school, church, and other activities. This dress can easily be worn during the winter or summer. All she has to do is to wear in the winter is add a cardigan. She can also change the look of the dress by changing the accessories. This is one of Amber's favorite dresses. Give Amber Martinson a big round of applause. She's got two. You got two dresses? Okay. Amber is also, well, she bought this dress too. It's a different dress. She had two entries, so I'll just read it. She bought her dress, the other dress, from a consignment store with her mom to see how much money the clothes she took there had made. She saw this dress and immediately fell in love with it because it is purple, flowery, and fun, which is pretty much all she looks for in a dress. She can wear the dress for pretty much any occasion. The lady who loves purple, Amber Martinson. Our next contestant is Natasha Schiebel. And Natasha is a member of the Marshalltown Trailblazers 4-H Club. This 17-year-old soon-to-be senior is modeling a dress that she found on sale and was able to purchase it for $17 with coupons. It is a sleeveless floor-length dress made from 100% polyester. It's easy to care for. She is looking forward to wearing it for many different occasions, including her home, school, group, formal dinner. Give Natasha Schiebel a big round of applause. Our next young lady is Natalie Smith, and Natalie found this summer outfit from Goodwill. I think this outfit is appropriate for school and other casual occasions. I love the lace trim detail on the bottom of the tank. The different colors of blue in the shorts make it easy to mix and match with other tops and accessories. I think that she will be able to get a lot of use out of this outfit. Give Natalie Smith a big round of applause. And her other entry, the entry she's wearing right now, as this is her third year in the clothing event and her 7th year in the Marshall County Mounties 4-H Club. She says, I found this summer outfit from Goodwill also. I think this outfit is appropriate for formal and casual occasions. She looks forward to mixing and matching the items with other clothing and accessories that she has in her wardrobe. Give her a big round of applause, Natalie Smith. Our next young lady is Samantha Gerke, and Central Iowa 4-H has set out to dress for confirmation this spring. She was set on white because it would be most appropriate for the occasion and look nice under her white robe. She found this dress with a lacy overlay and cap sleeves at Maurice's. The classic style is updated by a small peekaboo hole in her back. She accessorized her dress by changing the plain brown belt to a silver oval pattern belt and added shoes with silver accent. Samantha plans on wearing the dress for multiple other dressy occasions. Give Samantha Gerke a big round of applause. And Melissa Groth of Marshall County Mounties is wearing her fun printed summer dress. She liked sewing this piece because she got to choose the pattern and style of the dress. She accessorizes with some white beaded bracelets and some trendy white sandals. Melissa plans on wearing her dress to church, family events, and to the pool or beach this summer. Give her a big round of applause. Up next, Mackenzie Scales. Modeling a colorful strapless dress is Mackenzie. She's created a dress for that she can wear at the beach, then transform it into a night out on the town outfit. Her goal was to learn the basics of sewing using her grandmother's sewing machine and a serger. She also wanted to make a dress that can be worn in different ways for many occasions. This is why she created the dress to be worn with straps, strapless, or tied in the back. Her plans are to wear the dress as to cover up at the pool this summer for many special occasions, and a nice outfit that she can wear when she is dressing up for a volleyball game this fall as an 8th grader at Miller Middle School. Her plans are to wear the dress approximately 6 times this year, giving her a total cost of just $2 a wear. Give Mackenzie Scales a big round of applause. Mariah Groth is our next young lady, and she is dressed and ready to go to church, family gatherings, or out to dinner. Her outfit features a blue skirt with white, purple, pink, and blue hearts, and bright cropped pants. She accessorized with a pink and a blue bracelet and a matching ring to highlight the colors in the shirt. Her white sandals and her hair bow are a great addition to the look. Mariah is a 5th grader from the Marshall County Mounties 4-H Club. She had fun shopping at a used clothing store for her outfit, and she paid a total of only $3.98. Give her a big round of applause. Gabrielle Gerke, our next candidate. Every girl needs a little black dress in her closet, and that is what Gabrielle Gerke's goal was this year. She decided she wanted a more grown-up look, so she avoided the teen stores and headed to the ladies' shops with her mom. Gabrielle chose this outfit and a flare dress that accentuates her small waist and lengthens her legs. She has worn this dress several times already for West Marshall's commencement as an usher, as well as her sister's confirmation, changing the heels and accessories for a new look each time. Gabrielle will also wear this dress to weddings this summer and for her duties as State Center Rose Princess. Give her a big round of applause. Well, now you see these young ladies and how they put their wares and their dollars together, and you can see the great job that they have done. And the 2 young ladies that will be moving on to the state competition. We should have them. The tension builds on this 2015 fashion extravaganza. The 2 young ladies that are moving on is Natasha Shebel. I'm sorry. Natasha, one of the Shebels are moving. And Gabrielle Gerke. Give the 2 gals a big round of applause. And a big thanks to everybody and my assistant here. And I will just say, after hearing how conscious these young ladies are of saving money, I spent more than $350 for this show. So give them a big round of applause, and everybody wants to take a picture of them, please do so. Congratulations, all you ladies, for taking part in this year's program, and we'll look forward to more things coming, and good luck when you go to state. Thank you. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as I welcome you to the 2015 Central Iowa Fair. Are you ready for a little formal excitement tonight? You know, this is one great county, one great fair, and we're so pleased and honored to have everybody with us tonight on a very, very special night. And one of the first things we do on this night that we name our new princess and queen We always kind of start off the festivities with the grand award, the Hall of Fame award. And at this time, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Tyler Woolham and going on with this year's Hall of Fame winner.
Hey, thank you, Denny. My name is Tyler Woolham. I'm the president of the Central Iowa Fair Board, and I'm joined on stage with a few Fair Board members. We have Perry Moore, Jody Brenneman, Jeff Hibbs, and Colleen Farron. Tonight is a very important night for the Fair Board. Tonight we get to honor our latest Hall of Fame inductee. And each year the Fair Board selects at least one person to be inducted into the Central Iowa Fair Hall of Fame. This person is someone who has demonstrated outstanding loyalty and dedication, so much so that without them, the fair and the fairgrounds might not exist as we know it today. This year we have the honor of inducting a person who spent more than 2 decades as a vital part of the Central Iowa Fair. Caring and devoted with each person she encountered, she managed the open class exhibits and even found time to help her own children during their 4-H years by raising and showing rabbits. She's the oldest daughter of Robert and Lillian Gumbert, 2 loving parents who helped her become the incredible, caring woman that she is today. She can always be seen helping out in any way she can. In 1968, she married the love of her life, Don Kraus. They have now been married for 47 years and still reside in their longtime home in Dillon. They were blessed with 3 amazing children, Robin, Bob, and Ann. The oldest, Robin, was a special needs child who left the world much too soon. It's no surprise that our inductee has been a passionate and caring paraeducator for the Marshalltown School District for more than 20 years, currently working with children with special needs at Woodbury Elementary. She was awarded Paraeducator of the Year in 2007. Today, our Hall of Fame inductee finds many ways to stay busy. She has 4 grandchildren, Whitaker, Clara, Cole, and Riley, and loves to spend time with them by attending sporting events and hosting sleepovers. Each Tuesday evening, she sings bass with the Heart of Iowa Sweet Adeline Chorus. She's always loved singing with this talented group of ladies and has attended many competitions with them. With what spare time she has left, she enjoys auto racing, sewing, reading, and spending time with her family. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome an incredible person, a great friend of the fair, and a very deserving Hall of Fame award winner, your 2015 inductee, Elaine Kraus.
I want to, on behalf of my, I was totally taken back, everyone. I enjoyed many years out here in the open class, made a lot of neat friends. But as time went on, I had other things that have developed in my lifetime that I needed to do, so my heart is still with the fair and other endeavors, and I thank this fair board. They're a great group to work with. Thank you.
You know, I'm going to jump in here and say something. You know, when I spent many years as fair manager out here, one person that kept driving me for perfection was this lady right here. She ran down in the exhibit building, and she was always trying to do better for the fair each and every year. We would talk about this for hours at the Hy-Vee store. We would talk about this for hours on the telephone, and she would always say, "Do what you want to do, Denny, but I'd like to have it done this way." And we would try to do it that way, not only here, but at the Marshalltown Speedway. So Elaine, it's an honor to be with you on stage on this memorable event, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for all you've done. Give her a big round of applause. I can't believe it. We've surprised the old gal. And Well, we wanted you here to surprise you. We couldn't tell you we're bringing you here to surprise you. Now, the plaque hasn't come in yet, but your name will be on the Central Iowa Fair Hall of Fame plaque, and it'll be in the office forever and ever and ever. And now you and I are on the same board. Yeah, that's the great group of people. Give her a big round of applause. And she will be signing autographs with 8x10 glossies also afterwards. So just get over there and say hi to her. Thank you very, very much. Thanks for bringing her out and not saying anything. You did a good job. Well, now it's time we move on to some other things. And of course, I'm going to try to stand back out of the way here somewhere. But we're going to start introducing our 2014 Central Iowa Fair Queen, Kelsey Ann Hallblum. And she's with us tonight, along with the 2014 Little Miss Princess Madeline Thompson, and both of these gals will be helping us tonight present the awards, along with crowning the new Queen and Little Miss Princess. Queen Kelsey Ann has done a fantastic job with her duties at the fair as the Fair Queen. Kelsey Ann represented our county at the Iowa State Fair last year, rode in the Oktoberfest Parade and Rose Festival Parade, and did several community service projects, like helping with the Boot Buckle Bash. Jody has a gift that she would like to present to you, Kelsey Ann, and she thanks you for all that you've done and wishes you the very best in her future. Give her a big round of applause. And now we got something Kelsey Ann wants to give Jody. I can't say that. And of course, the respect and the hard work that Jody Brenneman does on these, as you end your reign tonight and you move on to other things in your life, give us some of the excitement that it's been.
It's been really exciting, actually. My favorite part was competing at the Iowa State Fair because I learned so many things. I had to force myself to learn how to do my own hair. I got over my fear of public speaking in front of like hundreds of people, and I learned a lot about professionalism while interviewing too, so it was a really good experience.
You were a great representative for the Central Iowa Fair, and we thank you for all that you've done. Thank you very much. Give her a big round of applause. Okay, Princess Madeline also represented the county in the Oktoberfest, Mouse Hole Days, and Rose Festival Parades, and she also helped at the Boot Buckle Bash this year. We thank Madeline for being a great princess and look forward to having her compete for the Queen title in about 6 years. Jody also has a gift for you, my dear. Madeline, did you have fun in those parades and stuff?
Yeah.
What was your favorite parade?
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, me too. I love doing that. So that's a great job. Give her a big round of applause. We want to thank her for her year as serving as Little Miss Princess for the Central Iowa Fair. Now we're going to start out with introducing all of our candidates we have for Little Miss Princess competition. This is open to all girls between the ages of kindergarten and 3rd grade. All will receive a gift bag, and the winner's name will be randomly drawn out by Queen Kelsey Ann. So here we go. Are you guys ready for this? And we'll just bring them on up. Our first entry is Amber Agnos. Amber is the daughter of Richard and Renee and just completed 3rd grade. So give her a big round of applause. Our next candidate is Marissa Cahalan and just completed kindergarten. And with cowboy boots on, look at that, isn't that neat? She's styling, man. Our third Little Miss Princess candidate is Savannah Cahalan, and she is daughter of Dan and Sherry, and just completed the 2nd grade with cowboy boots on. Number 4 is Lillian Fisher. Lillian is the daughter of Scott and Jaya, and just completed 2nd grade with cowboy. Is that right? I guess maybe I'm the only one without cowboy. I thought I'd wear shiny shoes tonight for this. Number 5 is Lene Harry. Lene is the daughter of Travis and Loy, and just completed 2nd grade. Give her a round of applause. Lauren O'Neill. Lauren is the daughter of Ryan and Jen, and just completed kindergarten. With a smile and those cowboy boots. Now this is the neat part. Number 7 is Landry Peterson, and she's the daughter of Pete and Lisa, and just completed kindergarten. Number 8, Taylor Thomas, and Taylor is the daughter of Jason and Holly, and just completed 1st grade. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our little Miss Princess candidates. Now Kelsey Ann is going to reach deep down in the mayonnaise jar. The tension builds. We had to tell her to only draw out one. You know, a college student, sometimes you have to work with them. And the winner is Lily Fisher. Give her a round of applause. Lily, congratulations. And you get the sash. She looks so cute with her teeth out. Here, step up to the front so everybody can get it. Give your new 2015 princess a big round of applause. Good job, Lily Fisher. Good job. Congratulations on only pulling one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, ladies, just fall. Thank you guys very much. You look very pretty, by the way. You guys look very pretty. And a big thank you to Madeline Thompson for being our fantastic princess this past year. And Kelsey Ann, it's always an honor to be working with you. And now we officially will remove the crown and the sash from you. You can keep it, but the title now gets moved around. So, all right, now the candidates for the 2015 Central Iowa Fair Queen contest. And you know, we had the judging a week ago, Monday, and each one of these girls went through 15 to 20 minute interview process after a lunch to meet with everyone. The girls then had a quick 2-minute quick fire round and ended the day by giving a 5-minute speech. So they had a very, very busy time. Also, they made appearances up in the KFJB studios, Kicks 101 studios, and they had a very, very busy couple weeks leading up to this. So this is kind of the letdown, all the hard work and everything else. So now what we're going to do, we're going to bring them up here one at a time, and they're going to speak a little bit and tell you a little bit about themselves and what they're doing. And our first Queen candidate for 2015 is Hannah Hibbs. Hannah? Hannah? It's been an exciting couple weeks, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
You want to say something?
Hello, my name is Hannah Hibbs. I am the daughter of Jeff and Christy Hibbs. I am 18 years old, and I hope to see you all Saturday night at 8 p.m. right here on the stage for the live auction. We're going to be auctioning off chainsaw artwork and also 4-H sponsored items. I hope to see you all there. Thank you.
Give her a big round of applause. Hannah Hibbs. And you know, Hannah just graduated from West Marshall School, and she'll be attending DMAC in the fall, majoring in photography. Hannah has been involved in 4-H for the past 9 years in the Liscombe Lively Laborers Club. She was also active in band, jazz band, pep band, marching band, and percussion ensemble. She is a daughter of Jeff and Christy Hibbs. So congratulations and good luck to you. Our next candidate is Talia Kaizen. And Talia, she's been, she's got that wave down. She's looking good. Talia, congratulations for being up here, and a stressful 2 weeks for you also.
Yeah, it has been.
Now give us a little introduction on yourself.
I'm Talia Kaizen. I'm the 16-year-old daughter of Danelle and Dustin Hodgkin. Don't forget to come out to the rodeo sponsored by Wright Rodeo Company to experience bull riding, bronc riding, roping, barrel racing, and more. And that's about it. Have a fun time.
Thank you very much. And just a little bit about Talia. She's she's so involved, and as all these girls are in 4-H. She's been involved in 4-H for the past 6 years as a member of the Melbourne 4-H Club. She volunteers at the Quaker Dale Wolf Ranch, and is a member of the Gilman Saddle Club and the Linville Saddle Club. After high school, she plans to attend college to become a massage therapist. Give her a big round of applause. Our next Queen candidate is Shelby Sly. Shelby, what have you been doing when the heifer's not standing on your feet?
Usually just trying to relax and keep them happy.
How's the feet doing?
Kind of hurt.
Give us a little introduction on yourself.
Hi, I'm Shelby Sly. I'm the 17-year-old daughter of Jennifer and Scott Sly. And I really hope you all, I know there's a lot going on this week, but I hope you can all come out and join us for the Central Iowa Fair Youth Rodeo. This rodeo is for children ages 5 to 14. There are many events to take part in. I hope to see you all there and hope you enjoy the Central Iowa Fair.
Thank you very much. Shelby is the member of the Rhodes Ravens 4-H Club and the West Marshall FFA Club. She is active in track, basketball, football, a football manager, and volunteers at Laura's Lovable Loft. Once she completes her high school, she'll like to attend nursing college someday, so give her a big round of applause. And our fourth candidate is Kaylee Weave. Give Kaylee a round of applause. Kaylee, how's your 2 weeks been? They've been bouncing you guys around quite a bit.
Yep, it's been pretty good.
Been kind of fun, though.
Yep.
Why don't you tell us something about yourself?
Well, I am Kaylee Weave, the 18-year-old daughter of Beth and Craig Weave, and I just graduated from West Marshall, and I hope to see you all at Taste-Sedums Saturday night at 9 p.m. And by the way, he just happens to be the X Factor Season 2 winner. So everyone come out.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. You know, Kaylee plans to attend DMAC, majoring in culinary arts. She has done over 1,400 hours of community service at a local babysitter daycare provider in the last 4 years. She has been active in the FFA for the past 4 years, cross country, bell, choir, and color guard, and she is the daughter of Beth and Craig Weave. So give her a round of applause. And give all of our candidates a round of applause. Wow, what a group of girls we have here. You know, one of the interesting things that when they were going through the process of questions and answers, the type of volunteer that these young girls have done in the community. I mean, we read so much, we see so much, but when we get an outstanding group of young ladies like this that tell us actually what our youth are like in the community, it really does make you proud. So thank you guys very much. Thanks everybody for their participation. And I know we got Chuck Shockley out here, we got Mick TV with us, Jordan's here, we've got everybody, there'll be question and answer and all kinds of stuff, so. Head down to the rodeo.